In today's video, I'm going to share with you some TikTok editing hacks that you can start implementing in your videos to not only get more views, followers, and engagement, but have overall sales as well. That way you can start going viral more often. There are simple editing tricks you can do on TikTok that the most successful creators in the world understand. And these little things definitely increase overall watch time, which is one of the biggest factors in the TikTok algorithm for allowing you to get more views and potentially have the chance of going viral. For example, just a few days ago, one of my students, Obi, did over 1 million views on his video by using these tactics, after only having his account for a little under 2 weeks. Or my student Scott here, who did 5.4 million views on this video here. And if you will start adding in these simple editing tricks to your actual TikTok videos, I can assure you that if you are below average or even at average views, you're going to consistently produce videos that are going to maintain higher view volume, have a higher chance of success, and I guarantee you're going to see an overall lift in actual views if you implement these actual tricks and tips on how to make your views get more watch time and views. And the first editing trick that I always get asked on my Instagram at @RealChaseChappell is, should I edit in the TikTok app or on my laptop? And now the answer is quite simple. Whatever's going to be best for you is what makes the most sense. Lots of times editing in the TikTok app allows you to simply edit there, make the video, publish it, and you can migrate this content onto Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, YouTube Reels, and maintain great view volume. Or if you actually edit on your laptop, make the video changes, adjust it, and actually upload to the TikTok platform, both work. Whatever workflow works best for you, you can actually, choose one of these strategies or have a mix of both and actually launch them to your profile. It all comes down to timing and being able to produce content overall. For example, one of my students right here edited his video inside the TikTok app and got over 100K views on his first video. And on the contrary, this creator right here, Alex Hermosi, has all of his videos actually, produced by an editor, and they create the content for him, and then he uploads this actual content to his page. And you can see that the text is not from TikTok specifically. You might see this is a quite common text on TikTok app itself, and there's an actual editor and team behind these videos that are putting these clips together, editing the text, adding in these emojis, and actually producing this content behind the scenes, and then they're being uploaded to this actual platform. So both strategies work in themselves and can both result in great view volume. A lot of times it comes down to the value and the content itself in the video. But I do want to be clear, it is not necessary to hire an editor. You can definitely be getting away with spending less than an hour of time a day editing your videos in the TikTok app, uploading them, and maintaining incredible view volume. In fact, some of the most raw content on TikTok and low quality content goes viral. Now, with that being said, there are several other changes you're going to want to implement to be able to go viral and get those views. And before we get into that, I want you to smash that like button and subscribe, because it really does help the algorithm, and we put a lot of time and research into each and every one of these videos, so we'd really appreciate it. The second editing trick is actually making TikTok style content. We see so many creators creating content on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and then taking that content and migrating it over to TikTok. That doesn't work. It's not the right strategy. If you have a landscape video, the last thing you want to do is upload that to TikTok. You want vertical content. And then you also want to use the sounds that TikTok provides as well. And you want to actually use the TikTok style clips that are transitioning, rather quickly. It's a fast-paced video. You don't want to use, ad-like or, Facebook-like content on TikTok. It doesn't work. You want to be able to create original content on TikTok, and that's what TikTok favors, is actually having content that fits the mold for what TikTok looks like. If you scroll down your feed, you'll notice a very similar style of videos that are always showing up, and that is exactly what we mean here. You want to create content that is for TikTok specifically. This means your videos need to be vertical. They need to be clear. They need to not be having text covering up behind the buttons. You don't want to have text underneath, different actual engagement pieces like the like button. You don't want things hidden in your actual videos. You want it to all be clear. It needs to be in the actual video section that's not being covered up, so that way people can clearly read what you're saying in your videos, as well as what's going on in the video itself. And if you're consistently posting content that is being covered up by these buttons, or isn't vertical, or is totally random, I can definitely assure you that TikTok's going to suppress your overall reach. And when people go to your page, they're going to end up leaving because the content is so inconsistent and there's not a specific reason for why they should follow. Now, the third thing you need to be doing, and it's a great editing strategy, and it's looping your actual TikTok content. What I mean by looping is when you start playing the video and you get to the very end, it's posing an open-ended question, or it's posing an open-ended word or some transition word that makes it feel like it's about to continue on, but it actually just resets and increases overall watch time, which directly affects the overall algorithm's reach. So let's look at an example of Bobby, who has a really good video that loops, and all of his videos are focused on looping, which is a very effective strategy. So let's check it out.
After spending the last 6+ years diving into the self-improvement space, these are the 6 mindsets I know to be true. 1. Consistency breeds confidence. 2. You don't need to be great to start. You need to start in order to someday become great. 3. 1% progress per day compounds to massive progress. 4. Never be afraid to ask for what you want in life. 5. Failures are opportunities to better improve for the future. 6. Slow down when feeling anxious or overwhelmed. So after spending the last 6+
So right here, he uses the word so, and it's at the very end, and you can actually see he uses that exact same frame that he has at the beginning. So it seems like the video is about to continue on, but in reality, he's just showing the very last scene as the first scene, plus using the word so because they think he's about to say something, which he is, because the video loops and resets and people end up watching the beginning. Now, this is a little bit of a tactic to get people to, stay engaged, but a lot of times people don't realize it, and that's because, they hadn't necessarily processed what exactly happened in the first part of it. So it's actually a good thing because you're getting a higher watch time. People are now, digesting the information a little bit more thoroughly, and you can actually get, one person to watch the video twice. And if you do that with enough people, you're gonna get a lot of views on a video. And you see here 1.4 million views, 202,000 likes. And he's been using this strategy for quite a while, but just recently his page started blowing up because of this. And so he realized that the looping strategy was really effective. 3.2 million views, 1.4, 870,000, 353,000, 181,000. And as he's really refined his strategy and implementing this, he started to see the actual views and results follow. For a long time, his videos were maintaining, really average view volume, and he was starting to implement these strategies, but once they started to really take off and his following started to engage with his videos, all of his videos started to lift overall in performance. And so you'll also notice a few other things about the video. It definitely is transitioning. There's a storyline to it. That is also going to improve the overall view ratio in your video. And with it being 24 seconds, getting people to watch this video in addition is definitely going to be a huge win, because the longer the video, if it loops and people are continuing to watch it, that is going to drive huge growth behind your overall video. So overall, having a looping video is definitely going to help you. And if you implement these videos on other platforms and post them there like Instagram, it's definitely going to increase your overall reach, as well as YouTube Shorts. We see this strategy work across multiple platforms and can be a great strategy to maintain high view volume and get your watch time up. Now, the 2 other things that you'll need to be doing is actually leveraging authorities in your videos. And what I mean by this is actually, trying to engage in a way with a video that you can post that is directly related to what you do. For example, you can actually tap into audiences like Kylie Jenner. Let's say that you sell, cosmetics, and you're comparing Kylie's products against your product. Well, if you actually have this video and you're showcasing her page and your page, her product and your product, now you're drawing a comparison, which is automatically going to drive in attention because people are familiar with Kylie Jenner's, cosmetic line. That ends up bringing in a lot more people into your audience who now are discovering your cosmetic line as well, and they can learn more about what it is that you do as a small business or medium-sized business or creator. This is an effective strategy because you're leveraging somebody else's audience and pulling them into yours. Because if you tag Kylie Jenner, the great thing about the TikTok algorithm is it literally shows your video to other people who actually follow Kylie Jenner, because it'll say, hey, Kylie Jenner's tagged in this post, and it's going to show your video and show them that she's tagged, allowing you to get views from other creators. Now, it's not going to show it to every person in our audience, but a small percentage of them will actually see it, which can help lift your overall views and performance and bring in new people to your audience. So the more consistently you're creating and coming up with ideas on how you can leverage other audiences and creators in your videos, the more effective the strategy is going to be at actually giving you a chance to get more views, more engagements, and actually drive further growth. And you can do this with creators like Mr. Beast. You can do this with a lot of different audiences and tap into their actual view volume and tag those creators and compare it with your product, or find a way to actually leverage what they're doing, or even talking about them in general is going to help. And you need to make sure you're implementing these things in your content and finding a way to tie it back into your actual niche, so that way you can actually be able to consistently grow and get views. Now, the next thing is, the only time it's okay to actually use a video that has black boxes at the top and the bottom is if you're duetting or using an actual stitched video, that's okay because you're using TikTok's actual tool to duet other creators. And this is really good because this is a feature that TikTok actually favors because you're leveraging something that's specific to their platform and it's engaging with other creators, once again pulling in their audience, which is very helpful. And the duet feature is the side by side, and the stitch is the one where it plays a specific part of their video and then it cuts to your video, where you can do an explainer, you can respond to their question, you can actually highlight something and call out a fact or something false, right? So this is things that actually allow you to get more engagements. And another thing is actually testing the green screen feature. Not everybody has access to certain features because TikTok is always releasing, updates and releasing betas, taking away filters and giving filters to other people. But if you have access to the green screen feature, you're actually able to use this and have videos behind yours, and you can actually review different things or actually highlight, articles or information in the actual news. These are different things that are going to allow you to actually leverage what's on TikTok specifically. It puts you in the filter category, allows you to be discovered more. So if people are naturally engaging with green screen videos, well, if you use the green screen filter, you're going to be showing on people's feeds who already like people who use that filter. This is great because it's attracting the right types of audiences for you. And we personally use all of these strategies on our own TikTok pages and highly recommend them to all of our students. Now, the next editing trick is taking advantage of all of TikTok's features. And what I mean by this is there's a studio feature that some of you may or may not have access to. Once again, not everybody has access to the same features, but the studio feature, TikTok knows if you use the different tools that they have available, whether you're using their filters, whether you're using their text, whether you're turning on auto captions, which is captions that show in your video. Believe it or not, TikTok is automatically wanting to show these captions already for you because they know it increases overall watch time and views. So that's one thing you could start doing. And if you're writing those captions and making sure all of the text is accurate, it's gonna help even more because that's gonna read much better for an individual watching your video. Now, secondly, using a studio feature allows you to edit a little bit quicker. You can actually make cuts. You can shave off even a 0.3, a 0.4, a 0.5 second of a video if there's no words or no text, or if it's a transition that's just taking too long. Shaving just a few seconds off of each clip can result in maybe 1 to 2 seconds of that video being removed, allowing you to maintain more view volume because there's less downtime. Believe it or not, because videos are so short on TikTok, those fractions of a second actually make a big difference. Now, the last editing trick is actually using trending sounds in your actual TikTok videos. And this is gonna allow you to tap into sounds that are actually going viral at the moment. You can find different trends and sounds that are just releasing where they have a few thousand videos behind them. You post a video, and because it's growing so fast, TikTok, anytime somebody watches a video with that sound, the next video could very well be that exact sound again, except it could be yours. You might notice when you're engaging with the video and you hear a new sound or trend and you actually watch the video, the next couple of videos are very similar or use that exact same sound. And that's because TikTok knows that when people are really engaging with a specific sound or when it's going viral, it's going to show you other videos like that. So if you're leveraging these actual sounds in your videos, tagging them in the actual video, it's going to allow you to tap into these audiences when they're getting lots of views at any given time. And one of the quickest ways you can actually find out what sounds and trends are working at this very moment, whether it's yesterday or the last 30 days, is using TikTok's Trend Sound Finder tool. And you can use this tool to discover sounds and songs on TikTok that are going viral. You can see, like right here, Bad Habit. Just recently in the last 30 days, you can see how much it's trending up. And then Waka Flocka, No Hands. This video was trending and the sound was going great, and now it's starting to decrease. This one's approved for business use. If you have a business account, you could use this track. It's the third highest ranking sound on TikTok right now. And you can see what's exploding and what's not, giving you a chance to identify trends that are coming up that you haven't yet discovered. And not only that, but you can actually see the analytics behind this video and what's related to it. If you're in the graphic art space, well, you can see that theater and stage, other arts, graphic arts are being used in this actual sound. So if you know your audience is between a certain age range, if you know that you're in a specific category, or you're trying to tap into a specific region like the United States, Australia, you could see the sound very well has all of those things that are tied into your actual audience. So you want to actually be, specific and choose actual sounds that are going to result in tapping into the right audiences for you. And you want to be very peculiar about what you choose to use. This is because it highly affects your overall views. So if you want to get great results and actually be a part of TikTok's trending sounds, tap into this actual tool, find out the analytics behind it, and do some research and start to use these sounds over and over again. Until the trend starts to fizzle off, you can go to the next one. And this allows you to be able to find new ways to garner growth overall. And the name of the game is finding something that works and sticking to it over and over again. The moment you do this is the moment you unlock success. You never want to just do one video idea. It does super well and you never execute it again. If you find something that works, try to repurpose it, try to redo it multiple times, and maximize the overall views and growth behind that. Some of the biggest creators on TikTok know and do this strategy, where even the biggest ones are so consistent that they stick to one style of video that they know truly works. And once they've actually lived the life cycle of that style of video, they end up creating another style, or they identify a new style that they can start to repeat over and over again as well, allowing them to maximize the overall view volume that they're receiving. And inside my Ads Mastery one-on-one mentorship program, we literally go over step-by-step, A to Z, how to actually structure your TikTok organic videos, how to grow your following past 100K followers, 200K followers, and even how to launch TikTok ads to actually increase sales, how to optimize it, how to scale your ad spend from 0 to 100 daily, how to increase your revenue from 1,000 daily to 10,000 daily. And we go over Facebook ads as well. We do this with students who are looking to grow and scale their overall creator profile, grow their business, and actually scale up to 6, 7, 8 figures a year in overall sales. And we've been doing this over the last 7 years and have generated over $1 billion in sales for our actual clients. And I do want to be fully transparent. We only accept 10 individuals every single month. So if you do want to apply and see if this is something that's a good fit for you, then go ahead and click the link below this video or DM me the word mentor at @RealChaseChappell on Instagram. And I'm happy to share more information with you. And you can speak with somebody on our team to see if you're ready for that next phase of growth in your actual business. So many times we have clients selling out their inventory, getting tons of leads, booking out their calendars, and getting some of the lowest cost per result they've ever achieved. And this is because we're fully data driven. The last thing we do is put our own personal opinion into things. We focus purely on the analytics, what the data is telling us, and lets that guide our decision-making process. So if personal one-on-one help sounds like something that you're looking for and you want to be able to directly work with myself and team to be able to achieve these results, then definitely feel free to reach out on Instagram or by clicking the link below. And at the end of the day, we only want the best for our actual students, clients, and viewers. So we do really appreciate it when you engage with the video, like and comment and subscribe, because it really does help the algorithm. And we want to make sure that you get all the right information delivered, because there's so much, fluff out there and so much false information circulating around online, and that's why we like to stick to the facts, analytics, and data behind everything. So once again, I really appreciate you watching this video. It's your favorite digital marketer here, Chase Chappell. Cheers and bye y'all. Hey, if you made it to the end of this video, then I know you're an ambitious learner and you're looking for more. So go ahead and click this video here. I hand selected it for you.